of mine. What did you learn in school today, dear little boy of mine? I learned our government must be strong. It's always right and never wrong. Our leaders are the finest men, and we elect them again and again and again and again and again and again and again. That's what I learned in school today. That's what I learned in school. What did you learn in school today, dear little boy of mine? What did you learn in school today, dear little boy of mine? I learned that war is not so bad. I learned about the great ones that we've had. We fought in Germany and in France, and someday I'll get my chance. And you will too. So will you. That's what I learned in school today. That's what I learned in school. What did you learn in school today, dear little boy of mine? What did you learn in school today, dear little boy of mine? I learned that Washington never told a lie. I learned that soldiers seldom die. I learned that everybody's free, and that's what the teacher, she said to me. And you, and them. That's what I learned in school today. That's what I learned in school.
How is the soup? Over here by the singer.
What did you learn in school today, dear little boy of mine? What did you learn in school today, dear little boy of mine?
Can't see it yet.
Occupy the hood. I learned that justice never ends. I learned that criminals die for the crimes, even if we make a mistake sometimes. That's what I learned in school today. That's what I learned in school.
Nice.
I love that song.
Woo! You got a good voice.
To New York Island, the Gulf Stream water. It's always right and never wrong. Leaders are the finest men, and we elect them again and again and again and again and again and again and again. That's what I learned in school.
They thought they were going to stop us by tearing up the sidewalk, but we made our own wooden boardwalk. We're going to do this just like they did back in the 60s, fighting for civil rights. Doesn't matter if it comes hell or high water or mud and concrete. We're out here and we're doing it. We're occupying the hood. The audacity of Hope Foundation, don't play.
Nice. So what do you think about this so-called myth about global warming that the media is trying to tell people?
Well, unfortunately, the media isn't telling us the truth.
Right.
They're like, it's a serious problem, and the longer we wait, the less likely we can even solve it. So, if you look at these enormous icebergs that melted off the coast of Newfoundland, the polar bears are dying. We have a situation that Cleveland. I thought it would become oceanfront, but it'll become a giant swamp. So that's what we're willing to our children, unless we get out on the street and fight for it.
Right. I've been telling a lot of people that don't want to hear it about Occupy movement or anything, and I always sing my song, Mother Earth will have a say in this political debate.
That's right.
And when she speaks, she's unforgiving.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You know, and but what do you think about this movement that's going on? And how many years you've been fighting for justice?
Let's see. Well, I think I got started way back as a kid when they had a strike at the General Electric in my hometown in Schenectady. It was the United Electrical Workers, and it was the first strike that demanded equal pay for equal work. And of course, this was during the Well, it wasn't the McCarthy, it was the Truman's administration. And, you know, that was subversive to demand that women or people of color get the same amount of money as I would get there. So they brought the FBI in. They took a picture of me standing down. You know, I was just standing and watching with my next door friend whose dad was doing picket duty, and they kicked us out of school for a week. But that taught me a lesson. That said, if you're going to have justice, you've got to fight for it. Silence is complicity.
Right. And, you know, I tell people, I go, it's fun to fight for justice.
Sure.
I learned that from Gandhi. You know what I mean? When I was reading them, I go, it is fun to challenge people and to wake up the brain cells. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, there was an article in the, what was it, I forgot, some important medical journal that people who engage in well, I pushed it a little, but in progressive social, you know, in movements for societal good, have a longer lifespan. So I'll be around 200 years from now.
But something's got to give. I mean, now China wants the 2 cars in the garage. India wants the 2 cars and all the stuffing and all the trimmings. I mean, how far can Mother Earth and the resources hold out on this?
It's frightening. That's a good question. It's very frightening, and we might be reaching the point of no return. But we've got to start in this country. We're the ones that started the pollution, and we have to start. You know, actually, in China, they're doing more than we are in terms of solar energy and renewable energy. And they're a poorer country, so let's get on the ball here. Forget about they're going to do fracking in Ohio.
Yeah, right.
That's going to kill our the safety of our water. That pipeline that they're building will, create disasters in the western part of America. I mean, we own America, not the oil companies.
Right. And you taught me a lot throughout the years. You know what I mean?
Well, you told me a lot too.
No,
we've shared information and knowledge.
Yes. Well, thank you very much. I love you.
I'm going to take care of that. And then Friday comes, oh, I forgot. I had it in my thing. Right.
Their own signature, codes. Sort of. Yeah.
And like they drop from the mountaintops and people would hear them from like the entire continent. Like, I think that's amazing.
You know, the drums were outlawed here in America during slavery times, yeah. They were outlawed because the slave masters was afraid they were communicating and plotting rebellion. So the drums were put in jail, like we're all going to be in jail unless we change the system.